It was supposed to be a simple interview. Elon Musk, Stephen Colbert, a few laughs, a few jabs. But what actually happened shocked the audience, humiliated the host, and left Elon storming off set mid-show. This is the interview they'll never air again. Elon enters with swagger. The crowd cheers. He shakes Colbert's hand and sits down. The first 5 minutes go smoothly. They joke about IAI, Mars, traffic tunnels. Elon makes a quip about Twitter being less of a hellscape now, barely. Laughter follows. Then Colbert shifts the topic to content moderation. Elon's smile fades. They begin debating free speech. Elon pushes back, saying what some call chaos is just the First Amendment in action. Colbert counters with examples of medical misinformation trending on Twitter. Elon interrupts and questions whether misinformation just means whatever disagrees with Colbert's sponsors. The audience shifts. Elon stiffens. Colbert tries to bring it back to Tesla, but the tone has changed. Elon leans forward, eyes sharp. He starts talking about shadow bans and bot networks, then pulls a crumpled paper from his inside jacket pocket. It's filled with screenshots. He claims it's from Twitter's internal Slack, points to one where a moderator jokes about banning anyone who posts Colbert memes. Colbert asks if it's real. Elon replies, "Real enough to scare you." The audience doesn't laugh. Elon keeps going. He starts ranting about the algorithmic deep state, invisible hands shaping discourse, even calling Twitter a battlefield for consciousness. Colbert tries to regain control. Elon cuts him off again. Then comes the moment that changes everything. Elon leans in and whispers into the microphone, "You're not interviewing me. You're gaslighting the public with a tie on." Colbert blinks. Elon continues, "This isn't journalism. This is psychological warfare with commercial breaks." The band stops. Security starts inching toward the stage. Colbert says they're going to cut to commercial. Elon fires back, "You're going to cut to silence. Because that's all you've got left." He stands, unplugs his mic, and begins pacing, pointing at audience members, calling them programmed. Producers motion for a hard cut. The feed glitches. Elon refuses to leave the stage. Colbert looks into the camera, unblinking, and says, "Sometimes the rocket crashes." The show fades to black. The segment is never aired. The next morning, Elon tweets one word, "Cowards." No comment is issued by the network. The clip becomes legend. A few audience members leak details, but the footage, buried, deleted, unreleased, until now. Elon walks off set, but he doesn't head for the exit. According to a source backstage, he ignores the assistant guiding him out and makes a sharp turn toward the production hallway. He demands to see the raw footage, not the edited broadcast cut. He wants the uncompressed files, the full feed, and the metadata. The tech team freezes. One of them tries to explain they don't have access. Elon doesn't blink. He says he knows the footage is routed through a secure room labeled Studio Control C, and if they don't give him access, he'll send engineers to rip the walls off. Security approaches. Elon holds up his phone. He's already screen recording. He says, "Every second you delay is another lawsuit I file in a different jurisdiction." They try to de-escalate. One producer offers to walk him to his car. Elon ignores them again and walks directly into a restricted hallway behind the lighting bay. Then it gets weird. A staffer claims Elon found a locked server rack labeled CBS Legal Archive. He asks for a crowbar. They laugh, nervously. He doesn't. Meanwhile, back in the studio, Colbert sits at his desk in silence. The show is off the air. The audience has been dismissed. He's flipping through blue cards, saying nothing. A boom mic tech asks him if he's okay. He replies, "He wasn't here to talk. He came here to broadcast." Outside the building, Elon finally exits. Not before stopping at his car, opening the trunk and pulling out a laminated folder. A CBS intern standing nearby claims he flipped it open and said, "These are the questions I was supposed to be asked. None of them were real." Then he got into his car and left, but not before handing a crumpled napkin to one of the guards that read, "Next time, I bring the footage myself." No official statement was released by CBS. The Late Show's YouTube channel quietly deleted the scheduled upload that night. Elon posted a single video, a 5-second clip of static followed by the sound of Colbert's voice saying, "We'll be right back." Comments on the post exploded. Was it a stunt? Was it real? Why hasn't anyone said anything? Theories began to spiral. One TikTok went viral claiming the lighting rig above Colbert's stage flickered in perfect Morse code during the segment. Another user slowed the raw applause audio and found what they believed was a reversed voice saying, "He's not supposed to be here." Nobody can prove it. Nobody can disprove it. But here's what we can tell you. The last person seen with Elon before he left the building? A 22-year-old production assistant who hasn't shown up to work since. Her name was blacked out on the call sheet. She didn't sign a W-9, and she hasn't posted online since that night. What did Elon say to her? What was in that folder? And most importantly, what footage is Elon talking about? Because according to internal sources, there was a backup recording. But that file? It was deleted by someone with access credentials no one on staff recognizes. And that's where things stop making sense. The file wasn't just deleted, it was overwritten. According to a former CBS tech engineer who reached out anonymously, the file was scrubbed manually using a secure wipe protocol not even standard for the network. It wasn't just trashed, it was burned, gone at the binary level. The kind of thing you do when you don't want anyone recovering it, even the NSA. And the most disturbing part? That deletion wasn't logged on the system's admin panel. There's no user ID, no timestamp, no IP activity. Just a blank space in the file log where a 53-minute segment should have been. People started whispering, inside the building, in DM threads, on burner accounts. Project Echo, Protocol 5, the red feed. Nobody knew what it meant, but everyone knew it started that night. Meanwhile, Elon didn't stop. 2 days after the incident, he posted a photo to X, a blurry black and white screenshot of what looked like a soundstage, but the timestamp on the bottom corner didn't match any known show schedule. The caption read, "What if I told you this wasn't the first time?" The image was deleted 6 minutes later, but not before it was screenshotted over 20,000 times. Then came the leaks. An anonymous Dropbox folder appeared in private Discord servers. In it, a 15-second audio clip of Colbert whispering into a hot mic. Is this the one with the handshake code? A studio call sheet with the guest slot labeled only as X Prime, and a grainy security camera still of Elon standing in the empty studio hours after taping, staring at the ceiling, arms raised, alone. That's when viewers started combing through old episodes. They found something strange in the August 2019 show with Keanu Reeves. A barely audible sentence from Colbert as he walks off stage during commercial break. Is Musk cleared this time? Nobody noticed it back then, but it's there. Others pointed to patterns, unusual pauses, odd camera angles, moments where Colbert seems to stall, like he's waiting for something off script. It's been happening for years. Some claim Elon's been testing responses, that each public appearance is a probe, a stress test, watching how systems respond to noise, unpredictability, and signal breaks. And this time, he broke it. The network silence, the wiped footage, the missing assistant, the sealed server logs. It all adds up to one thing. Something happened that night. Something too big to air. And Elon knew it before he walked in. We've got more. So much more. But before we show you what's next, we want to hear what you think. Was this just a billionaire throwing a tantrum? Or was it something deeper? A breach? A signal? A war on what we think is real? Comment below. Tell us what you think. We're watching. They are too.